late Pacific time. I don't even know, 8 o'clock, a little after 8 p.m. But I am coming to you because I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity to get in on this deal. I'm trying to make sure that I'm on live. I don't want this to be a members only. So hopefully you can see everything. If not, I will release it as soon as I'm done. But oh my gosh, so our Black Friday deals were so awesome, and I already received them. We're going to have a new Black Friday deal tomorrow, just like Walmart, I guess. I heard Walmart says tomorrow too. But so all C, D, and E Chocolate Tour transfers are 50% off right now, whether you're a Perks member, designer, or a customer, 50% off. So the great big giant one. So this is the one that I'm going to show you tonight. If you were in on my video the other day when I was doing the makeover, you maybe saw a little bit of it, well, a lot of this, because I was working on doing it on a thrift store find picture because I didn't have my ordering yet. So I had this one. I paid full price, actually designer price. But what I'm super excited about and you need to get is this 18 by 24 farmhouse style shiplap sign. Oh my goodness. So big. It's ready to go. It's got a great surface. I'm going to open it up. We are going to create another one of my North Pole signs. I can do that because I have a couple of, craft fairs coming up. Oops, don't do that. I cannot get into it. I honestly think you could paint the back side of this, whatever color you want, paint it like a blackboard or whatever, and do it double-sided. So do Christmas, I'm going to do this one on Christmas, but you could definitely, I can't get into it, you guys. I should have broken in earlier. I'm having issues. This is one of those really tight packaging. But I was super excited because this thing is 50% off and it's only for this sale or while supplies last. So tomorrow they may not have this and you are going to want to get it because who doesn't want one for those large transfers? If you've ever used Chocolate transfers before and gotten an E-size transfer, which is our largest size, it's 18 inches by 24 inches. So it's a super big size. You can see it's giant. And I'm going to get you set up so you can see me do it. But this is so beautiful. It already looks like a farmhouse shiplap sign. You could do it sideways. You could do it up and down. But you guys know me. I don't like to paint surfaces. So I'm excited about this. Just going to go ahead and do our North Pole Village Market. I kept calling it Vintage Market. It says Village. Yes, holy gosh, golly, willikers, yes, great. Thank you for joining in. Hello. Whatever your name is, I'm gonna get you moved here, but it is such a great deal. We have other transfers that are, all the C's, E, D, and C. So E is our largest size, is 18 by 24. D is our 18 by 18. And then C's are our 18 by 20. I think I've got that right. Yeah. C's are the 12 by 18. So they're this size. So all of those are 50% off tonight only till midnight. I'm going to take my beardy out. Interesting. Okay. So let's get going. I'm just going to show you how easy it is, even though it's a large one. Don't look at my room. There's the bathroom. I'm in my piano studio. I had a craft night the other Friday night, and I just haven't picked up. I've been crafting. I've just not gotten it done. So there you go. You got a whole view because I'm trying to keep plugged in here because I'm running out of juice. Sure to see. Look at, these are all my craft projects ready to go. It's my organization. I realized as I was bringing things out, I think Hello, Anais and Bella. Good. Hello, hello, hello. Um, I think that my my organization style is Walmart bags or Dollar Tree bags, whatever. Because I was pulling out all my bins. I have like 4 bins of craft supplies just for Christmas that I was pulling out. So if this was my first time using this, you do want to fuzz it. So maybe find a great big towel that is large to fuzz it before you do it. But I have used this several times because I have I actually ended up redoing Thursday nights, Thursday afternoons live with that thrift store redo. So I was having problems with it. I wrecked it. I didn't even want to come on and tell and admit it. I was doing so bad. I was doing so bad. But anyway, I promise this is the hardest part, is just getting it kind of centered on here and getting it on here right. And you want to get all the wrinkles worked out of it. Get it on here straight, which I'm maybe not doing a stellar job of. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm going to maybe try a little bit better job of getting that on. It is a silk transfer. It's sticky backed. You can use this up to 12 times or however many times you can get out of it. Just want to take care of it by washing it with just plain water and one of our board erasers. I take it to my kitchen sink. It is a little large for the kitchen sink, so I highly suggest using it in your shower or your tub to clean it with just plain water and a board eraser. You just wipe it down. I wipe it down on this side, then I flip it over, gently wipe the back side on it. And then I go back to the front side and get any residue left over. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I have seen lots. I've obsessed about this because I wanted to do this just right. Let's see if we can get you better view here. There we go. Kind of over my shoulder, so I apologize for the view, but at least you get to see the whole thing. Because in my camper, where I usually do my crafting, you wouldn't be able to see the whole thing. But I am going to start up here on the North Pole. I'm going to use 3 different colors. The colors I'm going to use are, this is Jolene. This was the color of the month 2 months ago, and it is a shimmer. I am out of cherry. I am out of cherry. I am so low, I wouldn't be able to complete this, but this would be my preferred color. But since I'm going with Jolene and it is a shimmer, I'm going to use a shimmer forest with it. So those will be the colors, as well as shimmer shadow, which is kind of like a black. Our shimmers have glitter right in the paste, so it just makes it nice and easy to use. And I'm just going to use one of our small squeegees here. This is a brand new paste. Oh, this is really kind of stuck to the top. Look at how glittery that is. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? Anyway, so usually I record every Monday and Thursday for sure in my Airstream camper, so it's always kind of crowded. So I'm kind of used to working in a little crowded spot. But tonight, because I had everything still set up from Friday, I decided to go ahead and record from here. So all I'm going to do is take this up on my squeegee, and with shimmers, you do want to give it a little bit more chance to sink in. Oops, you don't want to go that way. No smears. I hope that turned out okay. I want to make sure this is down really good. If you start hearing kind of like a little popping noise as you run your squeegee, oh my goodness, it is not sticking at all here. If this was not our surface and I already knew, like I tested out the surface, I would oftentimes wax a wood surface. And hopefully this will turn out, fingers crossed, without the wax. Wood is always like a porous surface. So you want to seal it with the wax, a clear wax, surface wax. Just going to take this up here, pick up any extra, and I'm going to try very hard just to get this H here. just the H and not the tree. Although I have found if I kind of hit up the tree on this part of it, it'll be okay. This surface is pretty slippery, so I'll be able to get it off, kind of wash it off. It'll be just fine. And we're going to do pull, and then we're going to peel it back to reveal it because we don't want this drying too much in the transfer. We want to get it on and lifted quickly so it doesn't dry. If it dries too much in the transfer, you'll see that you'll have parts that don't print. And if that happens, you'll know it's because it dried up too much. And oftentimes you have to actually wash your transfer out and start over, kind of lay it over and redo it. So let's get this off of here and take a look, see how we did. Hopefully we didn't smear. I kind of heard some bubbles, so hopefully, yeah, a little bit on the H, but that is it. Not bad, not bad. I don't know if you can see that. Isn't that pretty? North Pole. Just gorgeous. It does have a little bit of smearing on the H, so I am going to grab a baby wipe and try to get that off a little bit. This is a pretty slippery surface. It's not as porous as normal wood would be. It is made to be used with our transfers. You can use, though, our transfers and our paste on just about any sort of surface you would like. Like you can use it on wood, you can use it on plastic, you can use it on metal, you can use it, we even have etching cream, you can use it on, you can use etching cream in it. So there that is. Maybe. It does kind of look like strawberry jam. You are exactly right. It sure does. Except it's got glitter in it, right? And I also know once this dries, like there's a little bit here, I might come back with one of my tools and just scratch out anything that's extra. But I did want to get that off. You can see that's pretty good off of there. I don't know if I can get any more off, but we're going to proceed ahead and do the next section. I like to work from one side to the other, whether it's top to bottom, bottom to top, any of those things. And we've made a little bit of mess here with the Jolene. I do know I've got it all over my hands. When I peeled it back, I kind of got it all over the transfer. You can just wipe it up real easily, like you can see that. But I think what I'm going to do is this village market next. So I want to make sure the village market part is put down without any bubbles, nice and sealed on there. That, like I said, I could kind of tell it wasn't sticking as well there as I would have liked. And we're going to do this in black. All right. So I think I'll use another one of our small squeegees. You could keep using the same squeegee and just wash it. This is this is also a shimmer. This is shadow shimmer. That's kind of a mouthful now that I think about it. And I'm trying to just, especially over these cracks, I'm trying to just go one direction so we don't fill up the crack too much. You know, if you kind of beat it in there, it's going to stay. So I'm just working here, working it in nicely. That glitter takes a little bit more pressure to get it in, but you don't have to scrub real hard. But I do like to kind of give it a good urge into the white areas so that it fills up that transfer. And it's silk, so it's not actually a blank area. This is kind of like a stencil, but it is a sticky one. And it doesn't have the bridges that you have to fill in, which I love. I am not good at completing the bridges. I'm just terrible at it. So there you go. You can actually see I hit up the black here a little bit in a couple of places outside the village and the market. And so I'm just going to take my wipe. Like I said, if you need a link, just put North Pole down below and I will get you a link to all the supplies for this. After today, I'm not sure I will, after tonight, I know this is kind of last minute, but busy day of rest, went to church, and then we had family over. My kids came to visit, which was very exciting. And we had lunch together and celebrated my birthday. And then I had a cleaning job. I smeared a little here. I can see it. So just get that while I'm there. And then, so that's a shimmer too. So can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. Yes, if you'd like more information on how to be a designer with Chalk Couture, I'd be happy to talk to you more about that. Absolutely. I'm just wiping on that again because I want to, it kind of, red, definitely, red and black both stain quite a bit. They have a lot of pigment to them. All right, so I'm going to put this back down. I'm going to push that tree down, but I'm not going to push on that village market at all. I just want the tree down nicely. Try not to get my finger too much into it. You could also use the mini squeegees for this, which would give you maybe a little bit more control, but you know, also in trying to be, oh shoot, that's not good. Let me get that up. Get that off of there. I don't want that red in there. That Jolene is getting everywhere. Get that off my, it comes off pretty easy as long as you don't hit up those cracks. So I'm just trying to basically get it off there. Guess I might as well go all the way and get it all off. We don't want a pink board. No pink boards here. Okay. Just kind of made a mess of that, didn't I? Okay, let's make sure this tree is down, and we're going to do this top portion of the tree down to this banner right here. So I'm going to use that Shimmer Forest for that. And again, I'm going to use a small squeegee. Make sure that tip is in. And over here. I'm trying not to push on the black or even the red for that matter, because I don't want it to peel it up. So then I have a cleaning business. So we had a cleaning job that we had to do tonight because we just didn't have time for it anywhere else in our weekend. So sometimes that's just the way it is. When you have your own business, it definitely is always go, go, go. And sometimes you just fit things in, especially because I try very much to be, you know, with my girls, homeschooling them. So sometimes I work in the weird hours. I also, this is my piano studio. I also teach piano and guitar here. So yeah, just lots of things. Those are also like, it's nice because I can do it after school. It's in my house. The girls can be here. They're old enough. They know I'm here if they need me. I can't really leave because I've got other kids with me, but you know, it's a good situation. All right, so I'm gonna get the excess off of there. Kind of liking this color. It's beautiful. I haven't used Forest Shimmer for a while, so I'm excited to give it a go here. Get the extra off. See if we can peel that back. Beautiful. And you just want to peel like from the center, not at an angle. And the reason for that is that you don't want it to, I have a plan. I'm going to stick this here so it can lay on it. You want to do it at an angle because you don't want it to stretch the wrong way. It's just like fabric. It is a silk fabric. So if you pull at an angle, you stretch across the grain instead of with the grain. So it's really important not to pull your transfers in the wrong way. If you're coming in, say hello and tell me where you're joining from. I'd love to hear from you. What was your fun thing you did for the weekend? Anybody else do something fun? I had to do our grocery shopping yesterday. So that took up the whole day, although I got to visit with my son, which was really nice. That's going to bother me till I get it off. That little bit of extra on the H, I think. Just going to bother me. I don't know where my pokey tool is. Here's my scissors. Oops, that's not helpful. Okay, I think this should be pretty good here. And I did go over a little bit with the green here on the border of this little banner, but I think it's gonna still work. It wasn't significant. So we're just gonna go right over it. And this time, instead of using the squeegee, I'm actually gonna use this little tool and kind of just use it like a paintbrush and go just around the outside edge of this, this little banner. So this is the part that, not my favorite part, because I'm not very good at going in small, fine detail. I have carpal tunnel, so this is not always very accurate. My hand doesn't feel great, so I'm not trying to whine. I'm just trying to say, like, basically, you don't have to be like the picture of health to have fun doing craft projects and have them turn out beautiful for yourself. You can totally have carpal tunnel or arthritis, and it's okay. So I am like going towards, away from the tree here. I'm just trying to get the outside line. And you know, we're under pressure to work quickly because we don't want it to dry up in the transfer again, because what happens is when it dries in the transfer, it sticks to the transfer when you peel it back. So then it doesn't show up very well on your picture. So just going in here, looks like I maybe could have used this on the green a little bit. I want to do the lettering in red in the Jolene. I wish I had Dolly Parton's voice, that's for sure. She is, you just got to appreciate a fantastic singer when you listen to her. She is amazing. And that's what this color is after, is the Dolly Parton's Jolene song, I guess. I think she had a movie or something come out a couple months ago, and that's what they modeled it after. So I'm just doing little bitty, almost like brush strokes, like it was a paintbrush, but it's not, you don't have to be quite as accurate as you would normally have to be with a paintbrush, which is nice. Because like I said, if you've had arthritis or carpal tunnel, you totally know what I'm talking about. And I'm chicken for the surgery. So I'm just going to wipe this off real quick so it's ready to go. And we're going to peel this one back. See how this went. Nice and slow. Sometimes if you go a little bit slower, it just works out better. Oh my goodness, is that not gorgeous? So gorgeous. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I love it. So beautiful. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am a small business owner. I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And I do have a crafting group on Facebook. I'd love to have you join. And so let me know if you'd like to join that. It's Prairie Scraps Chalkin' on Facebook. I also have a business page, Prairie Scraps. And I usually go live in both places. But today, it's just you guys. So make sure you subscribe. Hit that hit that little thumbs up for me so that I get more traffic here on my channel. I just try to bring you all kinds of crafting ideas. It's not just Chalk Couture. Tonight, I'm kind of talking Chalk Couture because I think this is a fabulous deal that you don't want to miss out on. This big surface is only $30, and then this big transfer is half price as well. So it's a phenomenal deal. All right, so I'm going to do the baking supplies in red, the lettering in red. Jolene. So far, so good. I'm kind of liking it. Just like to bring back that red color a little bit. And I think I'll do the lettering at the bottom in black. So keep reminding me what I'm doing. This is going to go fairly quickly, I think, because all we have left, this is the slowest part. And just think about it. What a statement this could make at the holidays. Put this on your mantle, put it somewhere around your Christmas tree, or, if you have a place you want, like an entryway table, you want to make a statement. This is a statement piece. And like I said, you could do something on the backside that is not Christmas and more evergreen, and you could have it up all year round so there's not trouble trying to store it. Okay, baking supplies, gifts, there. Isn't that nice? Oh my goodness. Love, love, love. Look at that. So nice. Yeah, so hit that bell so you get notifications when I go live here, because that helps me out. All of that helps me out. I always try to, bring new ideas, show you what I'm up to. I do a local craft shows, so that's kind of a fun thing to follow along. That's what I'm getting ready for. I usually don't. I purchased 3 of these boards, so, but I don't plan on having all 3 of them done. It's in 2 weeks is my first one, and then I have a second one, just the local ones, nothing major. I'm just a small, having fun making crafts. It's kind of my therapy. I love to make crafts. It's fun to make sure everything is down again. Seems like once you start pasting on it, it seems like it just sort of presses down, but you don't want to get bubbles into it, so we're going to be careful here along the edge. Oops. That swipe kind of got some red into it and black into it. I'm trying to hit the tree and not the... There we go. All right, now we're just going to take a whole bunch of it and spread it on there and just try to get it on there as fast as we can. And I'm just doing the whole tree. You could do so. There's like a sled. There's a trumpet on here. Just such great Victorian-like detail. It's just beautiful. Love, love, love it. And I love how easy this is to just get the surface that fits it and work quickly on it. In one little evening, I'll have this done, ready to go for my sales. That kind of crudted up there. I hope that didn't go underneath. Might have to do some work there under the tree. I don't know what happened there, but ooh, and it goes way out here. There's some little like kind of floor markings so that you see the depth of it down there. Oh, that is underneath. That's not good. Leave that alone. If you find you get a bubble, just leave it alone. Don't pick at it. It's better to wait for it to dry. All right, we pick up all the extra and just put it right back in. We'll use that next time. We use paste. I'm going to set this over here. Get it off my fingers before I stick my fingers on it. And we are probably going to do this one from the bottom. I want to make sure I get it on the sides there so it's stuck. So it does, yep, see? I think I'll be able to just dab away. It did get a little schmeary right there. But wow, isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. Love it. Loving it. That looks so gorgeous. And I'm really impressed. It doesn't go very much into those cracks. Sometimes when you use different farmhouse boards, it's hard to get it not to be in the cracks. But this is gorgeous. Isn't that nice? It says Jack on this sled. It has such detail. Frank something. I don't know what it says. You can't really see it. Right here, it kind of goobered up a little bit, but I think you don't know that's not how it's supposed to be. And from experience, I know not to play with it. That's what I know. So, and this is a shimmer too. So all 3 of these colors are shimmers. So the whole thing is just going to have a little bit of glittery lighting to it. That's just going to be unique to you. And you could pick whatever colors. You could do this all in black. I pictured it even all in brown. I did my my thrift store find. I did that in just the black and moss, kind of a darker color. And the background was vanilla. So it was kind of more of like an off-white. You're too young for Facebook? Oh, goodness. This is supposed to be adults only. That's interesting. Just crafts and shopping. Yes, yes. Well, and crafting sort of leads to shopping, doesn't? And then, shopping leads to more crafting. So that's exactly it. Kind of fun. But I'm just going to put this back in here, put the lid on, make sure it doesn't get dried out. And we will be done with this one. I just am going to do black across the bottom here. And we will be finished with this for the lettering. And you'll be able to see the whole thing. I will post on the front of this page. I will go ahead and post the finished picture as the final picture. I hope you'll take a look around my channel. I've got lots of Christmas things. I've been around for, a few years doing YouTube on my channel, so I love it. If you could share it out and subscribe and hit that notifications button so you get notifications whenever I go live. I could see over here my fingerprints are embedded in there, so. Oh, this was the weekend of boo-boos. I totally had to redo my thrift store redo. I had to redo my thrift store redo more than once. It took me. All right, we're going to try to get this down really good without any bubbles, without smearing the green into it. And I'm just pressing where the lettering is. I do not want to press where the tree is because it is still a little damp. You could take a dryer and dry it there. And if you have bubbles, work the bubbles out. Sometimes you get like this is a pretty long piece of transfer right here. So just work it in until you don't have any more in there. I think I'm going to do black. I was thinking about doing the red down here, but the Jolene, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do black down here. It says everything you need for a magical Christmas. On my other sign, it was more narrow than this. The thing is it's hard to find a surface this big. And tonight is the last night. I will put the link directly to these, to a shopping cart for tonight, up on the comments as soon as we're done here. What you see is what you get. I don't do any editing or get anything out. The only thing I edit is my descriptions, and then I usually put the finished product up in the description, or up on the. That's what you see when you click on it. So I'm just going to take this off of here because I want to. Anything hitting the air is going to get dried up more. These are water-based and non-toxic, so they just wash off with water. And if they get dried out, you can just add some water and reconstitute it, which is awesome. All right, let's get this off my fingers before I make more fingerprints everywhere. And we will be done with this project. Nice and slow. Try not to go in an angle here. And it does, even though I just set it down and didn't really set it, really hard, it does go kind of re-stick. So I'm just going to take it slow, taking it all the way off because I don't want to rip off anything I put on there. Well, except, that one part that didn't work out so nice. But there it is on my H. Isn't that gorgeous? I just think that is amazing. Let me get you off here and I will show you that. Isn't that gorgeous? What a piece that would make for Christmas to have in your home. Kind of vintagey. It is a shimmer, so it does have, oops, sorry. It does have sort of a glimmer to it. Just a little, I don't know if you could see that. So, well, I appreciate you coming here. Like I said, I will go ahead and add that to the description and make sure that you can get the link tonight. You don't want to waste any time because these are not going to be available forever. This shiplap 24 by 18 board is only gonna, it's only $30. So don't miss out. It is a great deal. What a great way to, for under $50, you can make a, a huge board, huge statement piece for your home. So I hope you have a fabulous evening and stay very blessed and make sure that you keep on crafting